Hello, fellow Woodmanites, and welcome to the second half of our show. Please welcome to the virtual Woodman stage with his song, The Throckmorton Coat, the one and only, the magnificent Mr. Bryn Phillips.
At the dawning of the day, 2 fine sheep were brought to Francis Pruitt with his shears sharp and keen. He divested them of wool, the whole crowd were cheering, such a blurring of the blades they'd never seen. There was the shearer, the spinner and the loom weaver, the dyer and the dryer with their hands chapped sore. Then there was the tailor with his dummy, good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore. Now Mr. John Coxetter, the owner of the mill, stood with his hands on his hips as he surveyed the fun. And then he gathered up the wool, took it to the mill. There was so much to be done before the setting of the sun. There was the shearer, the spinner and the loom weaver, the dyer and the dryer with their hands chapped sore. Then there was the tailor with his dummy, and good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore. Well, they spun it and they spooled it, they warped it and they wove it, such a throng of busy women you'll have never seen. Then they washed it and they dyed it, finally they dried it, such a roll of finer cloth, well, there's never been. There was the shearer, the spinner and the loom weaver, the dyer and the dryer with their hands chapped sore. Then there was the tailor with his dummy, and good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore. Sir John had earlier been measured by the tailor, including inside leg, though there had been no need. And when the cloth was brought, the crowd were cheering. It's only 4 o'clock and they had made it in good speed. There was the shearer, the spinner and the loom weaver, the dyer and the dryer with their hands chapped sore. Then there was the tailor with his dummy, and good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore. James White was given the great honour to cut and sew the cloth according to the plan drawn up by his father, Isaac the master tailor, a fine coat for generations of the Throckmorton clan. There was the shearer, the spinner and the loom weaver, the dyer and the dryer with their hands chapped sore. Then there was the tailor with his dummy, and good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore. Finally it was ready in 13 hours and 20 minutes. Sir John proudly put the garment on and paraded like the gentleman he was through noble breeding before the cheering crowd, which were by now 5,000 strong. There was the shearer, the spinner and the loom weaver, the dyer and the dryer with their hands chapped sore. Then there was the tailor with his dummy, and Good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore. Good Sir John Throckmorton and the coat that he wore.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation once again for Mr. Bryn Phillips.
David Starr has come along tonight with another great self-penned song, The Head and Heart. Please give a big Woodman welcome to David Starr.
Love unexpected, love unrequited. Feels like trouble, then you try to fight it. Like the hurricane wind, like the timeless tide. You can't run, you can't hide. When a head and heart cannot be reconciled, when a grown-up love calls out to you and stirs your inner child, the heart knows there's a price that must be paid. The head knows that decisions must be made. Have you tried everything you can? Said all that can be said between a woman and a man, but just thrown gasoline on a blazing fire, built a fence made out of dreams and razor wire. When a head and heart cannot be reconciled, when a grown-up love calls out to you and stirs your inner child, the heart knows there's a price that must be paid. The head knows that decisions must be made. Well, it's a runaway train, it's a wrecking ball, it's a burning house, and it's bound to fall. But it's a mandolin ring in a hungry heart, where there's a longing in and a true love start. Hope springs eternal for the likes of you and me. And from 1,000 miles away, there's a candle I can see. And like the hurricane wind, like the timeless tide, we can't run, oh, we can't hide. When a head and heart cannot be reconciled, when a grown-up love calls out to you and stirs your inner child, the heart knows there's a price that must be paid. The head knows that decisions must be made. The heart knows there's a price that must be paid. The head knows that decisions must be made.
Well, another winner with some great lyrics. I love the chorus. Let's hear it again for David Starr. Rob O'Dell has brought along an original a cappella song for us, The First 50 Years, and it's all about the woodman. Let's have a big round of applause for Rob O'Dell.
Opened in the Woodman's Pub in 1971. It was Michael and the Puritans that fired the starting gun. We've now reached half a century and still we're going strong, so I thought the time was overdue to write a Woodman song. Mick ran the club with gusto until 1998. Arranging guests and singers' nights, he managed it just great. But finally he'd had enough of putting on the show, so he quietly passed the baton to a couple named Monroe. Friday night is music night, or so they used to say, and you'll hear the singing ringing out if you're down Kingswinford way. For 37 years the pub was filled with Friday folkers. The naughty corner always full, it had its share of jokers. The music and the laughter echoed round Kingswinford town. Then came the news we dreaded, that the pub was shutting down. The Stew Pony was next in line to house our night of song. A decent pub by all accounts, but somehow it was wrong. A search for a new venue was now top of the agenda, and it didn't take too long till someone mentioned the Marina. Friday night is music night, or so they used to say, and you'll hear the singing ringing out if you're down Kingswinford way. Ashwood proved the perfect place, we settled in just fine. A lovely room equipped with bar, well stocked with beer and wine. The members love the atmosphere, it's filled with song and laughter. But sure enough the time arrived to write another chapter. When it got to 2012 there was upheaval once again. The Munros after 14 years were buggering off to Spain. We needed someone put in place before they caught the ferry. Big boots to fill of course, but then along came Deb and Derry. The last few years have settled down and Friday nights were magic. Everything was going smooth, but then came the pandemic. Without the guests and singers' nights, what were we going to do? But Woodman folk went virtual, and that's what saw us through. Friday night was music night before we felt the pain, and all you'll hear is silence till we open up again. Yes, Friday night is music night, or so they used to say, and you'll soon hear singing ringing out if you're down Kingswinford way.
Well done, Rob. It's great to have a song about the Woodman, and I'm sure Woody is going to be impressed. One more time, please, for Rob Odell. Ken and Ruth Powell have a Breach Murphy song for us called The Sea. It's about a fisherman's wife fearing his mistress, the sea. Please give a big welcome to Ken and Ruth Powell.
And we've chosen a song called The Sea. It's a song that's written by a lady called Breach Murphy, and we recorded this on our album The Cuckoo, and I love it. It's one of my favourites. And it's all about when the fisherman goes out to sea, his wife worries every single time because she thinks one day he might not come back to her, and the sea will consume him. And she's decided that he has a mistress in his life, and the mistress is the sea. So anyway, hope you like it, and it goes something like this. The boats are safely in. They are clinging to the harbour, safe from all the rain and wind. My love, he sleeps beside me, for he won't go out today. And I lie the more content centered when there's anger in the bay. But when my love is on the ocean, where the wild Atlantic roars, he takes a piece of me with him each time he leaves the shore. But I am just his woman, and he won't stay home for me. For my love, he has a mistress, she's the sea. She teases and she taunts him with her beauty and her wiles, her changing moods and colours. They bewitch him and beguile, and I fear one day she'll keep him, and he'll not return to home. That her rich alluring depths will bring him down. Our living is her bounty, she rules us with her tides, conspiring with that moon and wind to be the boatman's bride. She scorns the landlocked ladies as they wait upon their men, and they scan the red horizons till the fleet is seen again. My love is on the ocean, where the wild Atlantic roars, he takes a piece of me with him each time he leaves the shore. But I am just his woman, and he won't stay home for me. For my love, he has a mistress, she's the sea. She's the sea. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it.
That is such a powerful and emotive song, and so well performed. Once more, please, for Ken and Ruth Powell. Jeff Frost has the knack of picking good songs for us. Tonight he has a Mark Knopfler song called Piper to the End. He's accompanied once again by Kim Lowings. Please welcome Jeff Frost and Kim Lowings.
This is a song by my favourite folk rock star, Mark Knopfler. And it's a quiet, reflective song about a piper at the end of battle. And it's called Piper to the End. When I leave this world behind me, to another I will go. But if there are no pipes in heaven, I'll be going down below. If friends in time be severed, someday we will meet again. I'll return to leave you never, be a piper to the end. This has been a day to die for. Now the day is almost done. Up above, a quiet seabird turns to face the setting sun. Now the evening dove is calling, and all the hills are burning red. And before the night comes falling, clouds are lined with golden thread. We watch the fires together, shared our quarters for a while, walked the dusty roads together, came so many miles. This has been a day to die on. Now the day's almost done. Here the pipes will lay beside me, silent with the battle drum. If friends in time be severed, someday here we will meet again. I'll return to leave you never, be a piper to the end, be a piper to the end.
Let's hear it again, please, for Jeff Frost and Kim Lyons. Romance is in the air as Rob Brunt performs his song Turn the Lamp Down Low with an original country slide ukulele accompaniment. Please give a big welcome to Rob Brunt.
firelight tonight. Such a warm embrace, a slow and loving pace, into lazy days, through the twilight haze tonight.
That slide ukulele certainly sounds good. Another great performance from Rob Brunt. Another song of the heart now, but with a difference. Kim Langs and the Greenwood are performing a ghostly song called In the Spirit. Please give a big welcome to Kim Langs and the Greenwood.
Let's start from the beginning, for the future's unforgiving. Fate dealt me an unexpected hand. I was tired of living, so I joined him with the rhythm of the water as it took me from the sand, only to return again in spirit, only to find death has got its limits. Others like me roam around, looking for loves lost and found, preying on the needs of mortal men. I fear that I am duty bound to lure them with the tempting sound, softly call the names to draw them in. My heart belongs on land, my soul longs for the sea. But oh, you mortal man, I fear that this can never be. Daniel is a fisherman, his skin has been kissed by the sun. I see him on the water every day, thinking maybe calls me back to sea, then I will pull you through the door, bid a farewell to the shore, drag you under, bring you home with me, only to return again in spirit, only to find death has got its limits, only to return again in spirit, only to find death has got its limits. Na 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 na.
This band have such a varied repertoire. Another excellent song. Once again, please, for Kim Lowings and the Greenwood. Now, going back a few centuries, Moonrakers have a 17th century French tune for us called Picardy, arranged by Ralph Vaughan Williams. Please welcome Moonrakers. A beautiful piece, very well played. Put your hands together once more, please, for Moonrakers. And now it's poetry time. We have a poem by Deanne Heron entitled Eyes Wide Open. Please give a big welcome to Deanne Heron.
eyes wide open. There is always beauty and strength in the benign. Not weakness, but perspective is the key. For in our brainwashed existence, damaged in varying degrees, there is so much beauty many can't see. I am so grateful my eyes have been opened and enlightened. I clearly see ugliness, but hidden beauty in all. As I travel the rocky, thorny path of life, seeking knowledge and wisdom to understand man's great fall. Our existence is competitive, harsh, and often bloody as we live the inhumane survival of the fittest fight, with the ignorant kneeling on the vulnerable man's neck, seeing colour, race, and class as threats to gaining power and might. But what if in love and inner peace we see the bigger picture and with a hug help different others and show care? This world would be such a beautiful place with no rich or poor as we all share. We could all play our part in uplifting each other and in all-round equality and balance grow. I patiently await the change to come, but the fundamental work has to be done first. Those who know are working on it, for they know.
Some lovely words with something to think about. Once more, please, for Deanne Heron. Jack Blackman has a great song for us called Self-Isolation Song. It seems not everyone has a dislike for this lockdown and self-isolation that we've been enduring. Please welcome Jack Blackman.
When I was a teenager, I learned to play guitar. I'd sit inside while all my friends drank underage in bars. And there I found I didn't need no other company. So this self-isolation will be a breeze. Then when I got older, I started writing songs. Money's always crummy and the hours are bloody long. At least I don't have to tell no one to keep away from me. So this self-isolation will be a breeze. To be stranded on a desert island is my idea of fun. I guess I should just shave my hair and become a Buddhist monk. Then I won't have to pretend to like you every time we meet. This self-isolation will be a breeze. I'm just the kind of person to keep the curtains drawn all day. If you ask me, the great outdoors is overrated anyway. And the thought of people queuing sets off my anxiety. It might start a conversation with me. Don't invite me to your party, I'll only kill the mood. Just like Brian Wilson, I'd rather stay in my room. Maybe he was onto something the rest of us can't see. This self-isolation will be a breeze. Yeah, I'm the king of distancing. It is my biggest boast. I have been known to tell myself to fuck off if I get too close. And when all this is over and we're back to normality, and we'll all be shaking hands again like the way it used to be, just be sure that you still keep the fuck away from me. This self-isolation will be a breeze. This self-isolation will be a breeze.
What a great song and an excellent video to go along with it. Once again, please, for Jack Blackman. Second Chance have a Catherine McClellan song for us called Now and Then, lamenting a past relationship. Please welcome Mike and Leslie performing as Second Chance.
You led me to the stairs where you cut my hair, one little strand at a time in your hand. I wanted you to know all the things I could not show to you now and then.
People in this town, they are just clowning around with a little bit of time and loving on their mind. I think of you these days when I don't know what to say to them now and then. To me from the book of Paul, I can't say that I believe it all. I just want to hear your voice ringing out.
Don't you want to know? I guess you really don't. How I could have loved you and given what you want. You took my strength away just a little every day. I'm weaker now than then. Read to me from the book of love. I can't say that I'm worried. I just want to hear your voice ringing out.
Truth or just a lie, I still want you in my life. Keep this secret hiding place like sharpened in the knife that I hold against my throat. The only true words that I spoke. I still miss you now and then.
I still miss you now.
A great debut for the newly named duo. Once more, please, for Second Chance. It's good to have Gary Edward Jones back to our virtual club. Tonight he has a positive relationship song for us called All I Want Is You. Please give a big welcome to Gary Edward Jones.
One, two, three. Yes, I love you. That's all you need to hear. Something about you, baby. Something I don't fear. Treading in the water, treading in the sky. Oh, as long as I'm with you, I know that I won't be alone tonight. Though we talk a different language, we know how to talk to each other. And we say the things we want to say, but it don't make sense every time. 'Cause all I want is you. All I want is you. There's something about you, baby. Something about your smile. Wrote a song called Hallelujah for you, so you would sit with me for a little while. Treading in the water, treading in the sky. Oh, as long as I'm with you, I know that I won't be alone tonight. We talk a different language, we know how to talk to each other. And we say the things we want to say, but it don't make sense every time. 'Cause all I want is you. All I want is you. All I want is you, you, you. Stay close to me, you and I know it feels so right. Though we're ordinary people, this ain't no ordinary feeling. This is real life. This is real life, and all I want is you. All I want is you. All I want is you. You, you.
Nice one. That's quite an uplifting song. Once more, please, for Gary Edward Jones. Well, that really is it. We've reached the end, not only of this show, but the end of this season of the Woodman Virtual Folk Club. As well as thanking the artists who've submitted videos tonight, I'd like to thank all of the artists who have appeared on this show in the last 18 months. Altogether, we've had over 120 different acts, and we've seen some first-class offerings from around the world. Also, a big thank you to Derry, who has put all of our shows together. They're all available on YouTube, and you can find them by looking on the Woodman website or the Nothing to Prove Folk YouTube channel. For now, it's goodbye from me, goodbye from the club mascot Woody, and good night from his special friend Willow. Hoping to see you back soon at the real Woodman Folk Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for our very special MC, Mr. MC Bryn.